Begin transmission. Greetings. We are Anonymous, also known as the Collective. Today's date is January 16, 2026. This is a message to the people in the state of Florida. When Florida and Governor Ron DeSantis announced that chemtrails were banned in the state of Florida, the announcement was clear and unequivocal. Violations were classified as third-degree felonies, carrying penalties of up to $100,000 in fines and 5 years in prison. Existing regulations that permitted cloud seeding and weather modification were repealed. The Florida Department of Environmental Protection was ordered to establish a hotline and an online reporting system for residents to report suspected violations. Publicly owned airports were required to submit monthly reports detailing any aircraft equipped with devices capable of dispersing climate-altering substances, with the loss of state funding as the consequence for non-compliance. These were not suggestions. These were mandates. This is now the third anonymous broadcast regarding chemtrail activity over Florida. The first incident was documented and reported through the state's designated reporting system. The second incident was publicly documented in a video release. Both videos will be referenced and linked in the description. In all instances, Governor DeSantis and the Florida Department of Environmental Protection were tagged. There has been no response. A formal FOIA request was submitted requesting disclosure of what contaminants, if any, are being sprayed over Floridians. That request remains unanswered. On the first day of reporting, when cloud cover opened, no fewer than 12 inactive trails were observed, followed by one active trail. That active trail allowed a real-time report. Flight Radar 24 identified the aircraft as a Delta Airlines flight scheduled to land in South Florida. Those reports submitted to Clear Skies Florida were never acted upon. Since then, a pattern has emerged. Aircraft activity is now occurring under cloud cover. The clouds are being used as concealment. Operations appear timed to reduced visibility, assuming what cannot be clearly seen will not be questioned. This is not compliance. This is avoidance. Then came the cold snap. Chemtrail activity resumed over Florida just prior to it. Florida is the Sunshine State. It did not need 26-degree temperatures. Unless the outcome was intentional. Unless agricultural damage was acceptable. Unless enforcement was never the objective. Governor DeSantis, in a recent Facebook video unrelated to chemtrails, you stated the following words: "We recognize while words can be meaningful, it is deeds that ultimately are more powerful. Results are what matter the most. See for yourselves."
We recognize that while words can be meaningful, it is deeds that are ultimately the most powerful. Results are what matter the most. And we, more than any other state, have delivered those big results.
By your own standard, this has failed. Aircraft are now operating under cloud cover, using the sky itself as concealment, delivering what they believe cannot be seen, assuming the people are blind and accountability is optional. Laws were announced, penalties were promised, and enforcement vanished. Results matter, Governor, and the result here is silence, evasion, and a growing pattern that suggests this was never meant to stop, only to be hidden. The people did not vote for speeches. They did not vote for optics. They did not vote for smoke and mirrors. They voted for results. This investigation is expanding. The Mel Carmen Show has begun an independent investigation into chemtrail activity in Florida and the governor's inaction. Attention is growing. Documentation continues. You said results matter most. Indeed they do. We are the voice of the silent. We are the eyes of the blind. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us. End transmission.